Hi, you're watching QNef Speaks on Ari'ze Women Network, coming to you just to bring you a few articles that I ran across. I was, of course, like everyone else in the sports community and all the fans, I was also disturbed by the recent news of us losing a great athlete by the name of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna, along with 7 other passengers in the travesty helicopter plane that went up. And yeah, there's some things that doesn't sit quite well with me. You know, in the back of my mind, I want to know, why do the good die young? First of all, that's something that I, of course, question, and it's just really a travesty. I was inspired to do this video from a young man by the name of Dane Calloway. Dane Calloway did a video sparking my interest in the Kobe Bryant tragedy, and there's concerns over this tragedy. Of course, it happened along, including his daughter and his 7 passengers. And I like to say my heart goes out to the families and the loved ones and the fans. The Kobe Bryant and daughter passenger tragedy, it really didn't sit well with me. I didn't really know much about Kobe Bryant, other than for years I've seen his face. I've seen a few of his basketball games and with the LA Lakers, but beyond that I didn't know much about his life. But of course, when you accustomed to seeing someone so long, for so many years, it's going to hit you when something happens to them. And of course, this tragedy struck all of us who know this or are accustomed to seeing this young man, Kobe Bryant. And it could be, all of this, the reasons that some of us may be questioning what happened. It could be part of our grieving process. I don't know. There's different steps to the grieving process. There's shock, there's disbelief, there's sadness, and there's anger. It's like losing a family member that you really didn't know, but that you felt was a part of the family. Yeah, why do the good die young? It's really strange that I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and in fact, what I did was I did a post on Facebook putting down conspiracy theorists who I saw videos of people who were questioning what really happened to Kobe Bryant. And I did the post, why are people, questioning what happened? Things happen because whatever they happen. But then I changed its privacy setting on that post to just me, because I questioned what really happened with Kobe Bryant after I saw a video by Dan Calloway. Dan Calloway is a well-known YouTuber who has accurately debunked African American history, and he's done other things that has shown that some of us are not from Africa as black people. Some of us are Native Americans and the original Aboriginals of America. So I actually did some research and found out some things about my family that was true, that confirmed his debunk of all black people being Africans. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about Kobe Bryant, and this video with Dan Calloway sparked my interest. I'm going to put his link to his video in the comments section, so you can go to that video and look at it. Yeah, some strange things have been happening since the Kobe Bryant tragedy. I briefly saw a video that Tariq Nasheed, another YouTuber well known, who was doing a video on his Tariq Radio about Kobe Bryant, and the door to his house opened to the room that he was at while he was doing the video. That was pretty strange. So there's some eerie things going on. As I was about to get this video set up for me doing this video on Kobe Bryant. I had some music playing, and then I turned it off. I paused it, and then the music went to a video of the movie Ghost, starring Whoopi Goldberg and Patrick Swayze, and I thought that was pretty strange. I didn't hit that movie to be played, but it played, and anyway, that's just kind of weird. So what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to go into some articles that I found that are very interesting, that there may be some unanswered questions to the Kobe Bryant tragedy. And first I'm going to go into the title, which is Black Mamba, which is what Kobe Bryant labeled himself. And I'm going to go into an article that kind of tells you a little bit about what is this name and how this ties into what we possibly conspiracy theorists are saying what happened to him. And this first article is the real reason why Kobe Bryant was called Black Mamba. It is by A.J. Caulfield, and it says Kobe Wan Kenobi, the Lord of the Rings, the eighth wonder of the world. Kobe Bryant was a man of many nicknames, but none was more popular than Black Mamba. The former Los Angeles Lakers player brandished himself with the snake-inspired moniker in the early 2000s, and it struck with him even after his tragic death on Sunday, January 26, 2020. When he, his teenage daughter Gianna, and 7 other people passed away in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. In social media posts remembering the sports legends, fans have used the hashtags Rest in Peace, R.I.P. Mamba, and Mamba Out, nods to Bryant's Black Mamba nickname and the sign-off he frequently gives. While hundreds of millions of people across the globe recognize Bryant's face and name, many may not be aware of his Black Mamba epithet, what it actually means and how it came to be. Here's the real reason why Kobe Bryant was called Black Mamba. The Black Mamba persona was to help bring Kobe's order to his life. In his autobiographical documentary Muse via Business Insider, Bryant explained that the Black Mamba moniker came out during a particular dark period of his life beginning in 2003 when a 19-year-old woman from Colorado accused Bryant of sexual assault. At the time, Bryant had been married to his wife Vanessa Bryant for just over 2 years. Though Bryant admitted to having an adulterous encounter with the woman who accused him, he denied assaulting her. In December of 2003, Bryant revealed that he was, at times, a little bit scared and that his mind would wander during games, which impacted his performance. The lawsuit was ultimately settled out of court, but the experience had a lasting effect on Bryant, who built the Black Mamba persona as a way to separate himself into 2 parts and gain some control over his life. Bryant has said, I went from a person who was at the top of his game and had everything coming to a year later having absolutely no idea where life is going or if you are even going to be part of life as we know it. Bryant said in the documentary, noting that crowds would shout degrading things at him while he was trying to play. This place, which was my refuge, Bryant has said, now being bombarded with all kinds of things they would say. I had to separate myself. It felt like there were so many things coming at once. It was just becoming very, very confusing. I had to organize things, so I created the Black Mamba. Now, this brings me back to the articles that I'm going to read. I researched these articles on Google after I saw that video by Dane Calloway about it not sitting well with him of the Kobe Bryant helicopter crash. these articles I'm going to bring up before they get deleted, because in social media and with the technology nowadays, there's information out that you're supposed to know, and there's this information that you're not supposed to know. And before it gets deleted, I'm going to read the articles. Now, before I get into the articles, I'll say that this is in no way brandish or putting a negative light on Big Pharma. Some of us take medicine, so medicine is good for us. Medicine has its good points and its bad points. There are cures that are good for people and they help us. And then there's the natural medicine and remedies that people take, and that's just as well, that's good. I say both with an emphasis on natural remedies. But going back to the articles, I'm going to start with the Woke Hub article, and I'm going to bring that up. Let's see. Kobe Bryant accused. Okay. Big Pharma's. Let me just bring that up. Kobe, it's from Woke Hub, and it says Kobe Bryant accused Big Pharma company of using illegal substances in Black Mamba lawsuit weeks before his death. This article is dated January 27, 2020. And it says, new details continue to emerge about the helicopter crash that killed NBA legend Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 7 others in Calabasas, California on Sunday afternoon. As fans mourn the sudden death of one of the NBA's iconic athletes, authorities are still in the early stages of investigating the crash and its potential causes, a process that could take several weeks. Coincidentally, on January 6, 2020, Yahoo News published a recent report on Kobe Bryant and his long drawn-out legal battle with big pharma company High-Tech Pharmaceuticals. According to the Yahoo News report, Kobe Bryant was trying to hash a settlement in a battle with a pharmacy company over Black Mamba before heading to trial. The original report on the Powerhouse lawsuit was made public by The Blast on December 19, 2019. According to court documents obtained by The Blast, the United States Patent and Trademark Office has shut down Bryant's attempt to wrap up the case. In his newest filings, Kobe was asking the Trademark Board to side with him once and for all for the first time. For the first time, Kobe has alleged High-Tech's products contain substances banned by the FDA as a dietary supplement. Kobe said he recently became aware of concerns raised by both the FDA as well as the USPTO about the legality of the substances contained within the product. He believed the product marketed and sought to be registered as a dietary supplement has contained and continues to contain prohibited substances by the FDA, DMAA, and methacynophrine. I may not be pronouncing that right, but yeah. Okay, as the article continues, Kobe Bryant wants a pharma company to be shut down from using Black Mamba ASAP. Since the board wasn't entirely convinced by Bryant's arguments, they denied his motion for a summary judgment. The case was heading to trial where they were intended to continue battling it out. Back in 2015, the pharma company High-Tech Pharmaceuticals filed to trademark the name Black Mamba Hyper Rush to use to sell a line of Epdra-based diet pills. Kobe's team filed to trademark his Black Mamba name the year after High-Tech. Bryant and the pharma company have been battling it out since 2017. After Bryant demanded their trademarks not be approved, fearing it would cause confusion with consumers. He argued most people connected with Black Mamba. He even pointed out to Nike using Hyper their products, which would cause confusion with the diet pill name. High Tech fired back to Bryant's opposition, calling him a bully and accusing him of overreaching his trademark rights to maliciously block their trademark. The company argued with other athlete boxer Roger Mayweather uses the Black Mamba nickname. He trademarked Roger Black Mamba Mayweather in 2013, and High Tech believed that alone should kill Bryant's opposition to their trademark. Unfortunately, only weeks after Kobe's lawsuit, update from Yahoo News about the upcoming trial, Kobe Bryant was killed. This is a devastating story. Devastating. Wow. I'm going to go to the Forbes article, okay, in which Kobe Bryant in a trademark battle over Black Mamba. This is written by contributor Darren Heitner from Forbes.com. The article is 2 years old. Okay. It says Kobe Bryant, one of the best ever to play the game of basketball, has long been referred to by the nickname Black Mamba. After years of owning the nickname, he decided through his business arm, Kobe Inc., that he would apply to register the mark with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Despite not yet owning a registration for the mark, Bryant is seeking to enforce what he believes to be his rights by opposing others from entering registrations related to the same. Okay. Recently, Bryant filed a notice of opposition against 4727 Inc. based on his filing of a trademark application for the Black Mamba for use in connection with online retail store services featuring shirts, hooded sweatshirts, one-piece clothing for babies, mobile electronics cases, posters, pillows, mugs, and tote bags. Bryant believes that 4772 Inc.'s mark is likely to confuse consumers as to the source of the products being sold and is a false suggestion of a connection between 4772 Inc. and Bryant himself. Rightly so. I agree. Interestingly, Bryant, who filed his trademark application for Black Mamba in May 2016, did so under an intent to use designation and has not yet modified the application to demonstrate actual use. As such, the application, which also covers a wide range of apparel and sneakers, remains stalled within the U.S. Patent and Trademarks Office database. Wow. It is unclear as to if and when Bryant will supplement his intent to use application with a statement of use showing actual commercial use of Black Mamba in connection with the products described in his application. Well, we know that that's not going to happen because he's gone now. If his wife, Vanessa Bryant, further seeks the patent and the trademark of the Black Mamba, I guess we'll just have to see about that, but somebody's going to have to jump on top of this. Okay. Somebody's really going to have to jump on top of this because that there's money out there. And it seems as though wow, it's just kind of strange that we lost this man while he was in the middle of a lawsuit. And along with his daughter, the other passengers, his daughter was making her mark in basketball. She was starting to become very, great in her talent. And as ironically, they were on their way to a basketball game that she had when the tragedy struck. So it's kind of like, wow, it's like a legacy. Two legacies are gone. The legacy that Gianna could have left and the legacy that Kobe Bryant could have left. Or did leave the world. He's still, his legacy will never end. It's going to go down in history. What he did for basketball and for blacks and for just leaving a positive legacy. And it's just sad and it's unfortunate, It's just unexplainable. But there are some things that can be explained if we look deep enough. We look deep enough. Like I said, my heart goes out to all the families of the loved ones who lost the other 7 passengers in this horrific helicopter crash, along with Kobe Bryant and his daughter. I'm sure some is in social media. Some people have them in their feelings about what happened in 2003 when Kobe Bryant was accused of sexual assault, but that case was settled and dropped, and there's some discrepancies there because of course he said that of course he had an encounter with the 19-year-old girl, but there was no rape that occurred. So a few people question that. I don't know much about the case. There's an article also called Kobe Bryant and the sexual assault case that was dropped but not forgotten, that really affected his career, but he rebounded. I'm not going to choose either side. I don't know. I wasn't there, but the case was dropped and settled. And there was other articles of where the young lady was, talking and laughing and joking about what possibly happened with the alleged sexual assault. So, people feel some type of way about that. Social media is lit up about that, and people are losing friends over this. So, let's just try to stay focused. But like I said, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there's some strange things going on, and we need to dig deeper into what is going on and what these tragedies that are occurring. Just let me know in the comment section what you think. What's your opinion of what's going on, and your feelings behind the Kobe Bryant tragedy and his daughter Gianna and the other 7 passengers. How do you feel about what is happening? Everybody's grieving in their own ways, so let's hope that we just stay positive and we just continue to, paint people in a positive light, and not dump on them in their death. This is really, like I said, tragedy. People are mourning. So thank you for tuning in to QNef Speaks, and subscribe and share my video, and you be blessed.